Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing the smartest way to invest your online income. If you're ready to make your money work for you and grow your wealth, you're in the right place. A lot of you are crushing it online, whether you're freelancing, running an e-commerce store, or building the next big app. But what are you doing with that hard-earned cash? Are you letting it sit in a checking account, slowly losing value to inflation? Or are you putting it to work, building a brighter financial future for yourself? That's what we're talking about today. We're going to break down the most effective ways to invest your online income, step by step, so you can start building real, lasting wealth. Let's dive in. Alright, before we talk stocks, real estate, or anything fancy, we need to lay the foundation. And that foundation, my friends, is your emergency fund. Think of it like your financial fortress, protecting you from the unexpected storms of life. Imagine this. Your laptop crashes and burns, taking your main source of income with it. Or maybe an unexpected medical bill pops up. Without an emergency fund, these situations can derail your finances, forcing you into high-interest debt and derailing your investment goals. That's why I recommend having at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses stashed away in a safe, easily accessible account. This isn't money you're investing for growth, it's your safety net. Now I know what you might be thinking. Graham, that seems like a lot of money. And you're right, it can feel daunting. But remember, you don't have to build this overnight. Start small, even if it's just $50 or $100 a month. Consistency is key. Think of it like this. Every dollar you put into your emergency fund is a dollar you don't have to stress about when life throws you a curveball. It's peace of mind, and that's priceless. Once you have that emergency fund in place, you'll breathe easier, knowing you've got your back covered. And that, my friends, is when the real investing fun can begin. Alright, now that we've got that emergency fund locked and loaded, let's talk about those pesky high-interest debts. You know what I'm talking about? Credit cards, payday loans, maybe even some personal loans with interest rates that would make your head spin. These debts are like leeches, sucking away your hard-earned money each month in the form of interest payments, and the longer you let them linger, the more they'll drain your finances, making it harder to reach your investment goals. That's why I'm a huge advocate for tackling high-interest debt as quickly as possible. Think of it like this. Every dollar you pay towards high-interest debt is essentially a guaranteed return on your investment. Let's say you have a credit card with a 20% interest rate. By paying it off, you're essentially getting a guaranteed 20% return on your money. Where else are you going to find a return like that, risk-free? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Graham, this is easier said than done. And you're right. Paying down debt takes discipline and a solid plan. But trust me, the feeling of freedom and financial flexibility you'll experience once that debt is gone is priceless. Start by creating a budget and identifying areas where you can cut back on expenses. Then, attack those debts strategically, maybe using the snowball or avalanche method. We can talk more about those in a future video if you're interested. Just let me know in the comments below. Chapter 3. Riding the Market Wave. The power of index fund investing. With your emergency fund secure and high-interest debt shrinking in the rearview mirror, it's time to shift gears and talk about building long-term wealth through investing. And when it comes to investing, one of my all-time favorite strategies is index fund investing. Now I know what you might be thinking. Graham, investing sounds complicated and risky. And you're right, trying to pick individual stocks or time the market can feel like a gamble. But with index funds, you're not betting on any one company or trying to outsmart Wall Street. Instead, you're investing in the entire stock market, or a large segment of it, through a diversified basket of stocks known as an index fund. Think of it like buying a tiny slice of hundreds, even thousands of different companies. This diversification is key because it spreads your risk. If one company tanks, it won't sink your entire portfolio. Plus, index funds tend to have lower fees than actively managed funds, which can eat into your returns over time. Over the long term, the stock market has historically trended upwards. By investing in index funds, you're essentially hitching your wagon to that long-term growth potential. Now, I'm not saying index funds are a get-rich-quick scheme. Investing takes time and patience. But by consistently investing in index funds, you're giving your money the opportunity to grow over time, potentially outpacing inflation and building a solid foundation for your financial future. Chapter 4. Unlocking Real Estate. Exploring the World of Crowdfunding. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about another powerful investment strategy: real estate. Now I know what you're thinking, Graham, real estate is expensive. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars lying around for a down payment. And you're right, traditional real estate investing can be capital intensive. But what if I told you there's a way to invest in real estate with smaller amounts of money, even as little as a few $100s? That's where real estate crowdfunding comes in. Platforms like Fundrise and Realty Mogul allow you to pool your money with other investors to invest in a variety of real estate projects, from apartment buildings to commercial properties. Think of it like owning a tiny piece of a much larger real estate portfolio without the headaches of being a landlord or dealing with tenants. Real estate crowdfunding can offer several potential benefits, including passive income through rental yields and the potential for appreciation as property values increase. Plus, it can be a great way to diversify your investment portfolio beyond traditional stocks and bonds. Now, it's important to remember that real estate crowdfunding, like any investment, comes with risks. It's crucial to do your research, understand the platform you're investing through, and carefully evaluate the specific projects before you invest. Chapter 5. Investing on Autopilot, Harnessing the Power of Robo-Advisors. Let's face it, in the fast-paced world of online business, who has time to constantly monitor their investments or research complex financial strategies? If you're someone who prefers a more hands-off approach to investing, then robo-advisors might be right up your alley. Robo-advisors, or automated investment platforms, use algorithms and technology to manage your investments for you, taking the guesswork out of building a portfolio. They're like having a personal financial advisor in your pocket, but without the hefty fees. Services like Betterment, Wealthfront, and Acorns offer a streamlined, user-friendly experience, making investing accessible to everyone, regardless of your experience level. Here's how it typically works. You sign up, answer a few questions about your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon, and the robo-advisor takes the reins from there. They'll build you a diversified portfolio based on your specific needs and automatically rebalance it over time to keep you on track. They'll even take care of things like reinvesting dividends and minimizing your tax burden. Now, robo-advisors aren't a magic bullet. They do charge fees, although they're typically lower than traditional financial advisors. And while they can be a great option for hands-off investors, it's still important to understand how they work and what you're investing in. But overall, robo-advisors offer a convenient, low-cost way to invest your money and potentially grow your wealth over time, especially if you're new to investing or don't have the time or desire to manage your own portfolio. So there you have it, the smartest way to invest your online income. By building an emergency fund, paying off high-interest debt, investing in index funds, exploring real estate crowdfunding, and using automated investment apps, you can grow your wealth steadily. I encourage you to start investing today. And here's the exciting part. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or your own investment strategies, and you could win a free course to help you succeed. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Let's build an amazing community together. I can't wait to see you in the next update. Let's start investing wisely.